friend BOUGIEBRIE. Thanks for joining me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're choosing to hang out with me, and that makes me feel special. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, I'm going to talk about some changes that I'm going to be making to my personal collection and the rotation of my products for the next, I don't know, until I decide different. Excuse me. So the last 3 weeks, I've kind of just been, usually I have my palettes on rotation. I either pick a category of you know, affordable, small, high-end, whatever, and I just pick 6 and that's what I work with. That was getting really boring. So then I started doing themes and I really enjoyed themes. But then I realized that I still wasn't reaching for the stuff that like were my favorites or stuff that I really wanted to try because it didn't fall into the theme. So this is what I came up with. And here's what we're gonna do moving forward. All right, here we go. For the first 6 months, from January 1st to whatever that is, July 1st, I will be doing a no buy, mainstream no buy. This means I will not be purchasing any products from mainstream brands at all, with the exception of Natasha Denona, Laura Geller highlight and blushes, MAC highlight and blushes, and there was another one. Hold on, I wrote it all down. Oh, and any Anastasia glow kits, as well as BECCA highlighters. So no purchasing of mainstream products. However, if I want to, I get 4 purchases in that 6 months of a mainstream product. That can be a palette, that can be a foundation, but I get 4 purchases outside of the ones that I've already said that are not considered in the no buy. So I've been really looking at that Urban Decay Honey palette, but I've been sitting on it and sitting on it and sitting on it and sitting on it, and like the desire for it is kind of fading away. And plus I have 1,000 gold shadows back here. So that is what I'm trying to do. I am by no means trying to be a minimalist, even though I think that minimalist is a badass like way to live. Like I think that's great. It's just not my thing. What I'm trying to do is kind of give the products that I really want their function in my collection, and give them, you know, love, so to speak. So that's what we'll be doing. So what am I allowed to purchase? I'm allowed to purchase items such as rebuys. So if I run out of my favorite mascara, which is, as we know, L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and my favorite primer, I'm allowed to repurchase those. There will be a list that I'll have on my blog of my top 5 foundations. If I run out of those, I am allowed to repurchase those. And if one of those is mainstream, it does not count as the 4 products that I will that I'm able to purchase like willy-nilly, so to speak. What else does this count towards? Well, let me just read what I have. Like I'm a dumbass. I don't know why. So what's going to end up happening? What I did is I created this drawer called the favorites drawer. It's right here, and these are all palettes and products that I either haven't tried or I haven't tried in a long time, and they go into this drawer, and this is where they live, and this is where they get played with. So moving forward, week 1, which is this next week, today, this will be posted on week 1, the 4th, is the favorites drawer. So I can go in here and pick out 6 palettes out of the favorites drawer that I want, and that's it. Week 2 is a theme related week, and so I have listed about 50 themes, and I have a randomizer. So in week 2 I'll have a randomizer, and we'll pick a theme, and I'll pick palettes related to that theme. Week 3 is options week. Specific sections of the palette collection, like small, high-end, affordable, custom, whatever, or all indie palettes, or the favorites drawer again, or all new releases. But there are no theme related palettes in this week, so I can't spin the wheel and get a theme in week 3. Week 4 is theme related / second chance, last chance palettes. So in week 4, it will either be a favorites drawer, theme related week, or if I have a lot of products that need to be addressed as far as second chance, last chance, which is right there. Not this bucket, not here, here. I will go ahead and pull all those products and try them and see if I want to keep them. Are you following me so far? So each week I must choose one palette that is in the second chance, last chance bucket. So even if the palette drawer is, the palettes of the week are favorites, I still have to pick a second chance, last chance in those palettes to see if I want to keep it, because we want to start moving things around. Let's see. Last Sunday of the month, I have to declutter permanently items out of my collection for donation or selling. Once an item is decluttered, it is permanently removed. If I am unsure of whether I want to declutter an item or not, I need to put it in the second chance, last chance. So once an item becomes decluttered, I am not allowed to pick it back up. So what I have right now, I have two baskets over here. One is stuff that I'm selling that I definitely don't want anymore. And the bottom is like, I kind of want to keep you, but I don't know if I should. So that is going to be eradicated by the end of this month. Once I'm done with it, like I say, no, done, decluttered, it's gone. That's it. Once a theme has been chosen from the randomizer, I cannot spin again. So if I don't like the theme and it's like smoky eye week and I don't want to do that shit, doesn't matter, I have to do it. I cannot spin again. Whatever is chosen by the wheel is the theme of the week, period. Once a theme is used, it is removed from the randomizer and cannot be used again until all themes have been used, regardless of how long it takes to accomplish this. If a theme does not have enough palettes to satisfy the requirement, like if the theme is like, I don't know, camo palettes, I don't know, I'm just saying. The remaining palettes can be drawn from the favorites drawer. Okay, Project Pan, which I will get into. That'll be the next video. Regardless of the theme or week, Project Pan items are always available for use. They do not count as items required for the themes or the weeks. So rotation for face palettes and blush and highlighter. So week 1, contour or blush or highlighter palette and 4 individual face products. So that can be contour and 4 blushes, or 2 blushes and 2 highlighters. You get what I'm saying? Week 2, multi-face palette and blush or highlighter palette. So it has to be a multi-face palette and then either a blush or highlighter palette. Week 3, multi-face palette and 2 individual face palette products. And then week 4, all face palettes, my choice, or all face products, my choice. Okay, so once an item has been used in any kind of rotation, it cannot be used again as far as, the face products are concerned. They cannot be used again until all the products in the blushes, the highlighters, highlight palettes, the contour, they all have to be used before you can use it again. So this will really kind of like pare down what I really want to do. Okay, so let's talk about the next year's purchasing outline and streamlining thoughts. Restricted mainstream no buy. Purchasing of mainstream products are restricted to skincare and repurchasing of items that are of top tier necessities. Like I would say, for example, this is a top tier necessity. This is one of my my favorite face powder, along with this. I have a backup of this, but that's okay. As is this. So that's 3. So I only have 2 more, as is, let's say this, that's 4. So I only get 5 per, you dig what I'm saying? So that's the only time that I'm able to purchase anything. Then 4 times out of the 6 months, I am allowed to purchase from any category. Items that are not, I didn't mention this, items that are mainstream, that are not restricted are ABH. I forgot about ABH. VISEART, I forgot that too. Those are the only 2 that I forgot. So ABH, VISEART, and NATASHA Denona are not part of the mainstream no buy. I will continue my expansion of my indie brands and my single shadows. Foundation collection will hopefully get down to 10 to 15 because I think I have 40 right now. Face powders will hopefully get down to 10, And that's face powders and loose powders together. I'm hoping they can get it down to 10 in 6 months. Blush singles will be cut in half. Highlights will be cut in half, not including my MAC highlighters, okay? Given that I am an eyeshadow connoisseur and my collection exceeds 150, I think a practical number to shoot for is 550. So I'm hoping to declutter 200 palettes by July 1st. Let's see. Continue to utilize the second chance, last chance bucket to eradicate palettes that don't serve a purpose. Strive to cut small, high-end, and affordable categories in half. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard, but we're gonna try. Strive to cut large palettes by a third. Strive to cut ColourPop collection by a third, including the single shadow part of the ColourPop. And ColourPop Super Shock individuals down to 10. So I have them some up here. I gotta get those down to 10. Now, here's the thing. I watched Lauren May Beauty and she said something that was very, very important, I think, that people forget. No buys are fucking personal, man. Like, whatever my rules are for my no buy is my shit. So don't come in here, you can't do a no buy that way, you can't do a no buy. No, I can do what the fuck I want because it's my shit. Okay, just let's get that out. Let's get that straight before you come commenting, talking about you can't do a mainstream no buy if you don't include everybody. No, listen, let me tell you something. This is my money. I can do what the hell I want. And this is not about minimalism. This is not about anything other than appreciating the things that I have. I have a drawer down here devoted to NATASHA Denona, my favorite brand. And there is shit in here that I have never used. I have all these beautiful Norvina palettes. I've only used one. Like, I'm robbing myself of the joy of these palettes because I have so much stuff that I don't really want. That bottom drawer of indie palettes is amazing, but I don't get to use them because I have so much shit. So again, this is not minimalism. This is me trying to do what's best for my collection. So let's talk about what we're going to be this week is favorite drawer, and it was one face palette with 4 individual face products. So I finally got rid of my Tardia's Contour palette, and I replaced it with the one that Makeup Shayla did, brand new. So I'm excited about that. That's my one. And then I'm using this as a highlighter. This is the Revolution Triple Baked Bronzer. I'm using this from Physicians Formula, and I mean, this feels so amazing. Oh my gosh. You see how reflective that is? This is, I think it's champagne, I'm not sure, but it's gorgeous. I've never used it before. Then I have Revolution Makeup, the Strobe Highlighter in Lunar. I've used this a lot. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Really pretty. And then BECCA Prosecco Pop, which I've also used quite a bit. I panned an opal. Took me a year to do it. That's this one right here. So I'm excited to have those. So out of the favorites drawer, I pulled Note Cosmetics Professional 5 Color Eye Palette in 102. Now I've done the green one before, but I haven't done this one. I really like Note Cosmetics. I think it gives a really pretty, soft, work appropriate look. And sometimes, even though a girl likes to be bold, sometimes this is really good. Just an easy look. So then I also have the Juicy Olive. I'm super excited to try this one. This color is calling my name. Oh my God, look at that. So beautiful. Let me see this Dirty Martini. That's that right there. I'm gonna use this tomorrow. God damn it. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exciting for me because these are products I want to use. I've been dying to use my stuff, but I don't get a chance to because I am the one causing the problem, not anybody else. This is the Colored Rain Magnetic Palette, and inside are some Sydney Gray shadows. I made a blue-green palette. Very proud of this palette. It's gorgeous. I mean, you can just tell the quality. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I just want to get this one right here because it's just delicious. And then I want to grab this one right here. Are you serious? City Grace, I mean, they can do no wrong in my opinion. I just love everything they do. I have almost all of their shadows. So then I'll also be doing the Try by Juvia's Place. I've used this a couple of times, but I wanted to get a chance to use it again. This is gorgeous. And then this one, Tutu. Yeah, so super excited about that. Then this was one that I purchased, I sold, and then I saw someone use it, or a friend of mine used it in front of me, and I was like, girl, I gotta get mine back. And so I've repurchased it. And I wanna show you this. This is the Smashbox Drawn In Decked Out. This is another reason I chose this one, because it has the blushes. But wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, wait, hold the phone. Oh my God, shit, man. I'm gonna get this plum right here. I mean, if you're not seeing what I'm seeing, that was my fault. Okay, and then let's grab this one right here. These are gorgeous. And I'm excited to wear this. I'm excited to try it. I had mine for probably 6 months and never touched it. So I'm super excited to try it out. And then the last one is the Venus XL. I think I'm gonna get rid of my Venus 3 because I prefer this one much better. This is gorgeous. This shade Passion. It's a little dry. Inspire is a really pretty shade. I mean, it's just love. But the formula of Lime Crime is just very, very different. Ethereal is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Let's see, Triumph. Let's see, Botticelli. I mean, they're just gorgeous shades. I love this palette. When I bought this palette, you know, it's pink, so I was really excited to have it, but it wasn't until I used it that I was like, those were one of the moments where I was like, you've got to do something. Not that you have too much, but you have too much that you don't use and it doesn't have a purpose. If I use all of these palettes all the time, I could tell you everything about them, and they had a purpose. That's the most important part in my collection, is that you have a purpose. For example, VISEART London, just grab it. Its purpose is to sit up here and look fucking fabulous, because that's what Jessica Rabbit would do. Same thing with my Wonder Woman. My MAC Wonder Woman. I'm not gonna use this. I don't want to. I want it to sit up here. That's all I wanted to do. So it has a purpose and a function, and its function makes me happy. And that's what the most important thing about having a collection is. Does it make you happy? Does it serve a purpose? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope things are going well. If not, if they're going sideways, remember it gets different. It gets real fucking different. Hang on for the ride, guys. It gets better. Thanks. Have a great day.